right, collectors, today on the channel we're going to take a look at Storm Shadow from the Mezco 1/12 collective or collection. This will be the second G.I. Joe from Mezco that I take a look at. The first one was Roadblock. I love that figure. They did a fantastic job. I'm hoping that they continue with this. So I know I'm a little bit late with this. I wish I could have done it sooner, but you know, life, other interests like the Vamp was heavily on my mind. And as you guys know, we go over things on this channel that bring us joy to our lives, and I like to share that enjoyment, right? I just didn't get around to it. I only have so many hours in a day. We've got work, we've got family, those come first, and then we got this. And this is what I do to put a smile on my face and hopefully spread some of that to you guys. So let's jump into this thing. I did crack it open just for a second, and I'll share my thoughts about that in a minute. So the box, here it is, a very nice box, very well designed box. Here it is, Storm Shadow 1/12 collective. Yeah, it looks great. As I was saying, it looks great. You've got some really nice accessories here, just lots. You know, this is kind of par for the course, right, for Mezco. Look at all these things that it comes with. And then you got the Cobra logo, Storm Shadow over here. Same thing on this side. All right, well, let's take it out of the package. See what we got. Let's pull it out here. Here you go. We'll set this up here somewhere. Out of the way, up here next to Spidey. All right, so what do we have? Let's pan down a bit and check it out. There we go. So here we are. Look at all these sets of hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then one other hand. So 7 sets of hands and an extra one. I'm not sure what that specialized one is for. You got a couple of heads over here as well. The main figure, of course, and then a couple of swords. All right, well, let's pop it open. Kind of a little bit. You know, sometimes I don't do this part for you guys because sometimes I think it's a little bit annoying, but for the care that Mezco puts into these is absolutely bananas. So, all right, here we are. Here's the figure itself, and we'll get into him in just 1 second. Hang out. All right, what do we have? Let's take a look at the heads here real quick. Hopefully this video doesn't go too long. I'll try to quickly get through all of this, but it looks good. Yeah, he's kind of like squinting there, getting ready to pounce on Duke or Snake Eyes, one of those two. Looks great. Very nicely done. Yeah, it looks good. All right, let's keep rocking and rolling. Let's see, what else we got here? Ah, come on. Butterfingers over here. What do we got? There we go. All right, this one's more of a relaxed expression, right? So this one's not quite squinting at it. Why do his eyes look like he's got some glazed red eyes? Anyways, that's fine. Maybe he's upset a little bit. It's okay. All right, let's see. Let's take a look at these weapons. Now, I wonder if they're steel or not. That would be something if they're fashioned out of steel. Let's see. Oh, wow. Look at the detail on these guys. It's just very nice. They're plastic. They're bendy plastic, but they're not... But it's that kind of plastic that bends right back immediately, right? So there's no mishy-mash or weird Hasbro jankiness to these. These are very nice. So there's that. I'm gonna hook them all up in a minute. Let's pop this one out next. It's katana swords. Same thing here, lots of detail. Looks very nice. Yep, And these are the sai. Let's see what the sai look like. Very nice. They have no mess up or no curvature to them. They just look great, like they're supposed to. Look at that. Very nice. Pointy. Yeah, I don't think you could sell these at stores. I think kids would, you poke your eye out. All right, let's look at the hands real quick. You got lots of hands here. Should we go through each one? I don't know. We'll just do it real quick like, right? Real quick like. We'll go through these and move on. Come on, you. I want to pop it open and lose it to the carpet monster. Here you have. All right, let's look at these. You know what? Okay, so the specialized hand right here, this is to pull back on the arrow, right? So there's that hand. Very neat. And then I guess you have these hands for maybe you're trying to climb a wall or something, or maybe pull this one out. Yeah, see, he's got those claws on it. So this is what the ninjas use to like climb walls or maybe scratch your face off. What about this one? A grip hand, right? Kind of a grip hand. Yeah, for his sword maybe. Let's see, is there another grip hand here? What is this one? Oh, he's got some like disappearing magic balls, right? Like you throw these on the ground and then they explode. And this is another interesting, another sword wielding hand, I guess. And then you've got the karate chops here. Oh wait, did I go back? I might have gone back one. Come on, you. There we go, karate chop hand there. On the left. Why doesn't he have a karate chop hand on the other hand? And then you've got like this kind of I'm gonna grab you type of hand for both. A right and a left, right? Yeah, this one's about the same. Okay, and then what is this one? This one is, I guess he's kind of holding something here, kind of a holding hand. There's a little space up here underneath the thumb to put something. Not quite sure what goes there, but I'm sure we'll find out. Same thing with this one. So there's that. All right, that was a quick walkthrough on that. Just didn't want to not show you all the hands. He's got such an assortment of hands. None of them point though. And of course he's got the two fists over here. It wouldn't be Storm Shadow if he didn't have any fists. Gotta have some fists on that hand. All right, let's move on to some of the equipment he's got over here. Well, of course you've got the tried and true stand over here, right? The Mezco stand with the Cobra logo. That's pretty much par for the course. That's nothing to write home about. Let's see, what else do we have? Let's see. We have instructions. Instructions are always very important. As you know, when I was doing this, I probably should have read instructions. So let's take a quick gander. There they are. Just a quick shot of the instructions. You can pause it if you need to, if you don't have it, or if you lost it. Now they're there for the rest of our lives. We can reference back to my video for the instructions. Zoom in if you like. All right, let's leave them right there. What else are we gonna have? Let's see. I probably should have researched what each one of these names is going to be called, but I think I've received enough of an education in my younger life to know what most of these are called. You've got the bow here, and this is string, or an elastic string, so that's very nice. It's a very simple bow. Oh, you've got his, ninja stars here, throwing stars. Got some nice effects, see-through effects. They look great. They look great. Turn these around. There we go. And then you've got, pop this out. You got some arrows. This is for his backpack. Do these come out? Do they individually come out? No. Huh. I would imagine one of them would have to come out because, well, one of them comes out. Look at that. Yeah, because you're going to need one at least. Do all of them come out? Or is it just a particular one? No? Several of them come out. Let's see. Here's that one. Maybe not. Okay, so these three come out. So you've got three that can come out. And they each get their own little slot there, so that's pretty neat. Very nice. So there are some removable ones in there. So there's that. Here is the sword holders, or the, sword there. And then we've got this extra little, this is a lot of stuff. See, that's the one thing that I love about Mezco. They give you a lot of accessories sometimes. On more than a few times, it's been the entire reason why I've bought a figure. Not necessarily for the figure. I bought it for the accessories. How insane is that? This is some other thing I love about Mezco. Real metal on the nunchucks. Oh, I love that. Very cool. I love that they're metal. What else do we get? Come on, let these be metal. Let these little sword things be. No, these are not metal. They are very hard plastic though. So that's very nice. I dig that. They look cool, man. I love the way those things look. Only Mezco can deliver that kind of coolness. Look at that. Look how cool that is. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. And I'm not quite sure what this is. You guys tell me in the comment below what this is. Or maybe this is the smoke bomb that he's about to throw and let go, right? This is what, they caught him in the moment of throwing it. And then some more shuriken, I think that's what they're called, shuriken stars or ninja stars coming out of, maybe he can have, the effect of both of them coming away from him, right? From two different directions. So that's very cool. So there we go. That's the unboxing and what he's got. Let's get into the figure. Why don't we? Aesthetically, what do we think about aesthetically looking at him? Let's take a look closely at him. I love the soft goods. Soft goods have always been, one of my favorite things. I know sometimes they're harder to deal with, but I just like the way the soft goods look on most figures. Most, not every figure, most. There are some, in this case, they work fantastically well. So I really like the way you got some, you've got the classic look, the Cobra logo right there, as we've come to expect. And there's not a lot here. You've got you've got some touches of black and gray and off-white a little bit. So we know, this looks like Storm Shadow. It looks really nice. It's got the nice little detail. Plastic boots, no soft goods here. The suit up here is all soft goods. You have some elastic banding here. This is plastic, I believe. Plastic. All right, so that's it. But what he looks like to me, it's not an amazing looking Storm Shadow, but it is a great looking Storm Shadow. So for me, again, we score our figures from 1 to 5. And I'll put a little legend over here somewhere, but 1 to 2 is trash. Don't let anybody suffer that mess. Throw it in the trash. Just put it in the trash. 2 to 3, give it to your niece or nephew. Maybe they can throw it around and, it brings some joy to them, and you won't care if it gets broken because it's near trash. Okay, now 3 to 4, you've got an okay figure. It's basically a meh, right? It's got some redeeming qualities, but it's also got some heavy flaws in it. So anyways, that's excuse me, sorry about that. That's a 3 to 4, 4 to 4.5. Well, that's a solid figure. That's got way more redeeming than problems. Then you got a 4.5 to 5, and that is a great figure. And every now and then, like Spinal Tap, we like to turn it up to 5.1 or 11, and that is a must-have. So, just on aesthetics, this guy to me is a solid, 4.3. It's exactly what I've envisioned a premium Storm Shadow to look like. It looks great. Solid. What I say, 4.3? 4.3. That's what it looks. Very, very good, solid figure. This is what I imagine it would look like. So, all right, let's check out some of the articulation. Does he look up? He does. He does look up. He's got some good range there. And I also want to note that there's wire in this cloak that he has, or this hood. So that's pretty neat. You can kind of position that any way you want it. He does look at that. He's got great range of motion too. So he's got that. He turns right to left. Now, does he do a T-pose? Let's see. He does do a T-pose, and it was very smooth as butter. So that's very nice. He's got a cut at the bicep, double jointed, penless elbows. Very nice. I love that. He's got great, that's great. That's really very nice. Now, he does have some crunch at the back. It looks like he has some ab crunch too. Not a whole lot, but I think that's fine. I don't think we need more than that. Now, where does he have a cut? He has a cut at the torso. Does he have a cut at the, yes, he has two. He has a cut down here as well. Yeah, I can feel it. So he has a cut here at the chest and a cut here at the waist. Now, does he have drop down hips? No. How high can he kick? That's not bad. Can he go to the side? Yes, he can go out that far, probably further with this leg. Again, the cloth might hinder that a little bit, but that looks very nice. Kick out. I wish you could kick out further, but if you force it, there you go. Can he go back? He can go back quite a bit as well. Now, does he have a thigh cut? He does have a thigh cut. I feel it. Or maybe that's just the way it's engineered, but you can definitely feel the thigh cut there. Double jointed, and I have no idea if it's penless or not. Knees. Does he have a cut at the boot? Yes, he does have something of a cut at the boot. So there's that. Does he have, oh, very nice. And he has an ankle swivel down there that is nice. Let me see, he goes down that far. How far does he go up? He goes up that far, down that far. That's very nice. Now, for articulation, where do we give it? He's got all the right, I mean, the only thing that I'm seeing here is he's lacking a little bit of motion in his torso here to crunch, and he's lacking a drop down here, and he can't really do the splits that far. I would like it to go a little bit, he's a kicking character, so, very limber, so I'd like to see it go higher than that, but it's fine. I would say, again, a 4.3, it's a solid articulated figure. It's solid. I like it. So there we go. Yeah, I really dig this figure. Let's kit them all up, why don't we? 1 second. All right, so because this took me a minute, I think I better show you. Number one, these two fit in here like so. These two little clips, see these? They're kind of keyed a little bit. These fit right in. Let's see if we can do this without breaking anything. Come on. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe that way. There we go. I was doing it backwards. So just like that, they fit in there. And then let's load everything else up, right? So these apparently fit in here as well. Let's see. Fold in. I'm assuming just like this. I mean, that looks right. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. And what else? The swords, of course. Very nice. What else? All right, let's see if we can stick it on his back. There, that was easy. Boom. There you go. Now, it does say something about, you know what? We never even got to those. Let's talk about that real quick. There's a whole nother section we didn't talk about, and I didn't do it because of the carpet monster. But let's get to it. It's a review after all, so let's get to them. I got some tape on these. There we go. Do not make me lose everything. Look at that. So here's all, look at this. Look at all the throwing stars and kind of equipment he has. Look at that. Just an amazing array. So he can store some of these. Let me see if I can grab one or two and put them right. Apparently you can put them on there. Indeed you can. So there's one. Let's grab another one. I'm glad they give you several because we're gonna need them. We're gonna lose these for sure. The carpet monster is gonna get, any monster, just a regular floor monster is gonna get rid of these for you. They're on there. That's on there. Let me grab a couple of these little throwing hooks. These go in here. Just like that. Let's grab one more. Just for fun. I guess that's why they give you so many. You might lose them. You might lose them. There's that. How's that? And, oh, the bow. I don't know if the bow goes on here at all, but I did discover this. You can actually, you should be able to fold it, but I don't want to break it, that's for sure. Let me see. Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay. So pick up on it a little and then it folds. But I don't know where you put it after that. So I'm gonna just leave it unfolded. There you go. Push it in. There you go. So, oh, and we forgot to put his little nunchucks go right there in his pocket. That's one thing about Storm Shadow. He did not like using firearms. He did everything. You know, the closer that you can get to your target as an assassin, the more deadlier you are, right? Do you guys remember that line from a movie, or do you not? I do. So there you are. Look at that. He's all kitted out, ready to take on the world, ready to take on G.I. Joe. What do I think of this figure? For me, he is a must-have. I mean, Storm Shadow for me was one of those quintessential figures that I had growing up. So 100% had to have him. Had to have him 100%. And I am very glad that Mezco created him. So I'm excited. No issues whatsoever with this figure. looks great, works great. Is he, now here's the real question. How does he stack up against a Joe figure, right? Because that's something that I'm infamous for not doing. I just will not stack these figures next to each other. Good thing I remembered. Here's what it looks like next to Destro. Come on, Destro, stand up straight. People love those size comparisons. Here, let me turn them back to back so you can see how he stands up. And let me bring the camera down a bit so you guys can see. It looks like they're almost literally the same size. Let me see how he stacks up against, who else do we have? Oh, here's a Marvel Legend. Let's grab this guy. Right here. Captain America. Well, Captain America for sure is taller there. It's definitely taller. That. Let's see. And one more figure. Let's try a Valaverse figure. One of my favorite lines. Look, I love all lines here, especially military lines. I love G.I. Joe. I love Valaverse, and I really like Marvel Legends as well. But right now, G.I. Joe, Valaverse, those guys, he is comparable to Storm Shadow. There he is. There's a Valaverse figure, the Bone Collector. There he is. All right, guys, thanks for joining me today. Appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you've gotten this far, if I've entertained you, if I've amused you, if I brought some joy to your life, and you keep finding yourself coming back to this channel, why not like, why not subscribe? It'll help grow the channel, and you know, we can continue to have some fun in this hobby that we like to share. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. Appreciate every single one of you. Won't you join me again? And I think I might even put up a toy hunt in the next hour or two because it's the midweek, and midweek we do toy hunts. Thank you so much for watching. As long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep rolling these, how does collecting habits say? Shenanigans out.